Hello YouTube, this is me, Tall 5-Row Chick. I tried to make another video earlier today that came out really good, and it totally didn't save, which is really frustrating. So today is the second to last day of 2013, yay! Health insurance in 2 days, doctor's appointment in 3. I think that's pretty good. I think I did pretty good with that. I am just gonna try to do some videos, my last 3 or whatever, which was a total disaster. Don't even I just keep repeating myself in them. Anyway, I cut my hair because of hypersensitivity in my shoulder. Really bad shoulder. Here, let's see if you can, it's a little, and my elbow went too a little bit, but ooh, that was this shoulder. Anyway, I showed in the last video. Okay, well, let me just say this. I am a undiagnosed mystery illness patient. I was told I had fibromyalgia. I've been told that hypermobility is, definitely something I am dealing with from a couple different people, but I don't have an official diagnosis. A couple of the things that are really fucking with my life right now are, when I stand up for a couple of minutes in one spot, my legs start to get very itchy and hot, and the veins start to pop out. I noticed recently the veins in my hands starting to pop out as well. It's probably been happening for many years. I think that the very first time I remember having the feeling, this horrible tingling, itching, just uncontrollable feeling in my legs was right after my car accident in 2006 when I had my leg was severed in half by the airbag panel on the car because my legs were on the dashboard. But I couldn't play piano much after that because it just was really painful for me to have my legs down. I just couldn't have my legs down, which you don't even really need. If you could sit legs crossed, but that's still, that causes other problems. My hip starts to go, and I'm trying to remember some of the great things I said in my last video that didn't take, but I have a plan. I'm seeing this he's kind of new. I've seen him once before. He's my new GP though, and I have this full plan of things that we need to talk about. So my elbows and shoulders, and I want to get a micronutrient panel, and the electrophysiologist office wants me to have a venous reflux pre-scan done on my legs. I really think that I'd like to just get a tilt table test done, and there are x-rays that are pre-ordered, but I'd like to get MRIs of my shoulder, my elbows. I mean, if he wants to do x-rays first, I totally understand. I already have on the books x-rays for my hip, my SI joints, my wrists, and my hands, and then there's a sleep study too, but I don't know if he's going to want to. I don't know, this is the rheumatologist who ordered it. I won't be seeing him till February. So I'm lined up. It's insurance on the 1st, doctor's appointment on the 2nd, geneticist appointment on the 11th or 18th, whenever he can get into town, and then I'm seeing the rheumatologist in February. I'm going to try to see a cardiologist, a neurologist. I'd love to see a psychologist because I'm everything in my head, and I'd like to get a records. I want records of, the depression and the anxiety and the pain and the disability. I am just not functional. This is the most functional I've been in weeks, I guess. I mean, I've just been on the couch living. I literally, the term became one with the couch is so relevant to me. I just can't even express how relevant being one with the couch is. But it's very painful to sit, but it's also painful to get up because then my head gets really full, and it's just so irritating and painful, and nausea from just movement, and I move way too much. I talk with my hands, and I move my head a lot, and I'm gonna have to cut my hair shorter because this is irritating me. I can feel it on my neck. Here's one of the big things. I'm pretty sure, I don't have good posture, but let's see if I can show you. This is, my normal posture. I'm sitting on one of my legs. So we'll go like this. This is my normal posture. So you can see, this is me actually trying very hard, and it's painful all along this back area. But I'm trying to sit up straight. and it's pulling so much on these right here down. Very painful, and you can see that my neck is really curved, and I often end up with my head down like this. It's pretty often, because it's not far to get there. My shoulders are just a wreck. Like, this is my bad shoulder. Fuck. Both my shoulders are so bad that I don't even know what my bad shoulder is anymore. I'm pretty sure this is my bad shoulder, because yeah, I can handle clothing on, and this one's just so sensitive. I know I'm crazy. I'm like, which is my bad shoulder? I don't even know, because everything's such a fucking mess. Like, you can't go into the doctor. You have to have a plan. Like, I have a 12-page document of all of my symptoms, and I don't want to, like, overwhelm the doctor. You can't just go in there and just be like, I hurt. Help me. Well, where do you hurt? Well, let's see. My lower back hurts, and my hip pops out when I walk, and my knee pops when I sit down, and I get dizzy when I stand up, and my jaw clicks really badly. That's not as bad. But, and, like, this pressure behind my eyes, and I'm getting blurred, like, blackout vision. Like, I stand up, this is rarer. I think I have to have been really exhausting myself for it to get to this point, but I'll stand up, and, like, my vision will just, it's gone. It's, like, it's not black, but it's, like, blurred as fuck for not even a whole minute. And then, like, I don't have very much balance, so I'm, like, holding on to something to just stabilize me, because I was very afraid that I would fall when I was working on my feet a lot. I was very scared, because I'd sit down for a second just to take a break, and then I'd get right back up, and, well, we all know what that does to people with POTS. So I'm really concerned about cervical instability and POTS. I've had a lot of atlas manipulation on my neck in the past couple of years, and I've had more neck pain since then, so... And they were moving the atlas, the C1, C2, and I really don't want to get surgery, and I'll try prolotherapy, and I'll do anything that the doctors really want me to try, but really I want to just focus on trying to get the right physical therapy and the right meds so I'm at least semi-functional. I'd like to be able to get up and do the dishes. Like, I can't stand at the sink long enough to do the dishes, and if I could stand at the sink long enough to do dishes, my wrist or my hand or my elbow might just, like, flip the hell out. So, it's really unfortunate. But, yeah, and I'm not doing so great. Today's probably, like, a 7 on the scale. Like, it was a 6 maybe 20 minutes ago, and now we're up to a 7 because I'm maybe moving too much, and it's the shoulder shit. All the shoulder crap. But, I haven't cleaned my hair in days, and I feel gross, and I just don't feel good at all. I'm, like, sticking my finger on my nose. But it's just, I wanted to get something up, because it's been a while. And that's pretty much what's going on. I'm just planning for my appointment. I'm getting ready for doctors. I'm trying to you know, put it all together and make sense of it, make sense of everything, so that when I get in there, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I had a nightmare that I just went in there, and I was telling the doctor that I hurt, and I couldn't explain what was wrong, and I didn't have my pages printed out, and I was just like, I was mushed. I was a total mess, and I can't be like that. I have to be planned out, and I need to look like I know what I'm talking about, and as professional as I can be without being a professional, and then hopefully this doctor will take me seriously and can order these x-rays and micronutrient panel and tilt table tests, and then eventually we'll get to the CT MRIs, because I really think that they are important. And I'm going to say sayonara, and I hope everyone had a happy holiday, and they're going to have a better new year, just like me. I'm really praying that 2014 is going to be a good year for all of us. And many spoons to you all. You have a good one.